Hi guys, welcome to another basement review by Diminias, and today we're going to be looking at Naruto 645. And we start off this episode with Minato thinking back on better days between him and Kushina, and he being able to do anything. And basically he's putting that onto Naruto, saying that, as long as I'm with Naruto, I feel like I can do anything. Alright. Naruto, being the same main character he's been for a long time, decides, I'm going to rush in with no aid, no help, in full QB transformation mode and blow this guy away. And Sasuke's reaction to this whole thing is, wow, Naruto's using all this chakra. This is amazing. Meanwhile, the second Hokage brings up a good point. Hey, buddy, you do realize that we just figured out that Senjutsu is the only thing that works on him. You can't be that stupid, right? Well, Naruto being that same main character kind of shows that, yeah, I am that stupid. He totally forgot about it, in which case Kurama pipes up, making a joke at Naruto's expense, basically saying, hey, at least you're surpassing the Hokage in one way. But it's kind of nice to see this dialogue between the Kyuubi, or Kurama, and Naruto, just because we haven't seen a lot of it. We've seen a little snippets here and there, but it's nice to see Kurama really kind of becoming just like the A-Tails, where they're becoming friends. And we also get a little flashback because Kurama brings up a point is, I believe you can use Sage Mode while using my chakra. And we saw a little bit of that back when he was fighting Pain. If you guys remember when Pain basically shot the thing into Naruto and tried to take him that way, Naruto and the Nine Tails basically rejected him, saying, nah, it's not going to work that way. And Kurama explains that he's pissed off. He was pissed off enough at that point that Naruto was able to tap into both Sage Mode and the Kyuubi's chakra a little bit, which was kind of a interesting element to bring into the story. I didn't even think about that, really. You know, that was so long ago, it's tough to think back and say, oh yeah, that happened. You know, and that's the thing. You try and go back, you try and watch other episodes, but it's just tough to find the time to watch every single episode over and over again and remember all these things. And then the dialogue continues between Kurama and Naruto, where Kurama explains what's going on. Naruto's joking around with him. And Kurama, I think, is actually enjoying it. He gets a little hysterical, which is cool to see. We don't see that too much from Kurama yet. But at this point, Naruto realizes what Kurama's trying to say is, hey, you can use Sage Mode while in this mode. And then we cut to the scene where you have QB transformation between Minato and Naruto, kind of slightly different colors because of the yin and the yang. And Naruto slides into Sage Mode, and then we get the view of the eyes with the frog pupils and the nine-tail pupil at the same time, which is interesting. And basically, Minato forms a huge Rasengan on the Nine-Tails' palm and asks Naruto to add Sage Chakra to it. And then they use the second Thunder God technique in order to attack Obito. But it's a frontal assault. We're not talking an assault that's quick. And also, Obito's not going to fall for the same thing twice, where they use a Thunder God technique to speed up their attack. That's just not going to happen. The last attack they used, where there were actually 2 Flying Thunder God techniques, and they completely sped up the attack, was amazing. And now you're just going to use a sheer brute force frontal assault against a guy who can clearly, block it. Doesn't make a lot of sense. And I don't know why the Hokages didn't say, let's think this through a little bit. You have amazing power, don't get me wrong, but we need to have some distractions, some things to take this guy and make him look at other things. So it's obvious Obito isn't going to be harmed by this attack. And he uses the black Biju bombs to protect himself, and he manipulates them into sort of a shield. And he repels both Minato and Naruto in their Nine Tails transformation, which just shows how powerful Obito is at this point. And basically at this point, Naruto says, we need to destroy those black things. No matter what they are, we just need to destroy them. And so Naruto starts powering up a Biju Dama and adds some Sage Chakra to it, because he says, since Sage is the only thing that hurts him, let's do this. And he also asks the other half of the Nine Tails and Minato to add their chakra to it as well. And at this point, the second Hokage is like, man, that sounds pretty cool. You might be an even better Hokage than my brother. Well, we'll see about that. And we get another flashback where Naruto looks like Kushina. I don't know what Minato's thinking, if he's thinking, everything turned out great, or, something else. But we also see Obito looks like he's preparing to block the next attack. And we get another view of Sasuke basically questioning, where the hell did all this talent come from Naruto? I mean, he's manipulating this chakra with such perfection, it's almost impossible. And we again come to that rivalry where it's, how did you come this far? Just like the old days, which is kind of sad. After that, Obito releases the 10 Tails, basically a 10 Tails transformation, comes out of his back. It's clear that everything is shaking. We get the 2 Nine Tail transformations, Naruto and Minato, kind of shaking. We get Madara and Hashirama shaking a little bit of alarm. And then we see Madara say, is he going to activate the Infinite Tsukiyomi right now? Already. And it's pretty obvious that it looks like the master plan is coming to fruition. So I look at this episode as a setup for the next episode. Something big has to happen. Something gigantic has to happen. The 10 Tails has to be stopped in the next episode. And if it's not, I'm going to be really disappointed, because we kind of had these episodes where it's, okay, we're going to have a lot of fighting. Okay, this one's going to kind of be a setup. Next one's fighting. Kind of every other episode sequence. I'm hoping that stays true here, because if you go with a couple episodes or chapters of setup, you're going to have a tough time keeping your audience. So as a setup chapter, this was all right. This wasn't, we learned something about Naruto's Sage mode / Kyuubi Chakra mode, but that's really about it. We didn't, we didn't make any revelations. We spent a lot of time reminiscing about Kushina, which is fine, I guess. But we really didn't get a lot done in this episode. It was very much a, hey, the next episode should be cool type chapter. So we shall see. Looking forward to next chapter. And if you guys liked the video, please like, subscribe, and comment. Let me know what you thought. Let me know what is going to happen. How is Naruto, Minato, the second Hokage, who's going to stop the Ten Tails? Who's going to stop Obito from activating Infinite Tsukiyomi? Or do you think Obito is going to activate something else and try and destroy the world in a different way? Either way, guys, please comment. Let's get a little discussion going on this. And maybe your comment will appear in the next video. We'll see. All right, guys, take it easy.